So it's the first trip of 2018 and we are in Ahmedabad. We had a really early morning flight. We kind of had to leave before the first signs of sunrise even. But I think it's nice to have a morning flight, though it's like brutal on your sleep. You end up like getting to the city really early. And the flight from Mumbai to Ahmedabad was just a little bit over an hour. It was delayed though. So we just got into the city as everyone was waking up, and it was nice to see a good first glimpse of the city on our way to the hotel. I'm here with RedBull. They're having their annual kite fight, which is this huge national level competitive kite flying competition. I never learned to fly a kite. My mom knows actually. You do, right?
I do.
It's going to be fun to see the best of the best because we're here for the finals, and they had like regional competitions in lots of other parts of India, even in Gujarat and a few different places, because I think Gujaratis are like the primary kite flying people of India. It happens also in Mumbai and in Maharashtra, but here and also in Rajasthan is where it's really big. I've been to Gujarat as a kid. Those were like tiny little transitory trips. No proper visit like this. We've been where all, Mum?
Jamnagar,
Oka, Kanla. That's it. So 3 places.
Yeah.
I don't remember much of those places. Now is the first time that I'm going to experience what Gujarat has to offer. Our first day here, RedBull has kindly just given us a cab and been like, okay fine, you can do whatever you want, which is the best thing ever. So we just got into our room, which is super nice by the way. It's really nice. Has this great city view also. Now we're pretty much just going to pack like a day bag, go and see what the city has to offer, and just prepare ourselves for tomorrow's competition. Even though we're just spectators, we're going to be like really enthusiastic spectators. Are you going to cheer?
Of course.
You are going to, right?
Yeah.
If you get a chance to fly a kite, will you fly?
I can try.
You can try?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll make sure you try.
Yeah, I can.
So we are all changed and freshened up, and now we're going to go out and get some lunch and do some shopping. Are you ready, Mom?
Yes, I am.
No, you sound really unenthusiastic though.
Yes, I am.
Right now at this place called Lal Darwaza, which literally means red door, and it's sort of a mix of different historical monuments. There are a few different places of worship, and there's this gigantic market, this bazaar all around us, selling just about everything, but we can see a lot of costume jewelry specifically and clothing. And it looks really nice. It is overwhelming because I feel like even having visited places in India, this is one of the larger bazaars I've seen. And it's a little bit chaotic. And now we are going to try what the local pani puri is like.
The curd is nice and thick. The vada is crisp. On the whole, it's yummy.
So we're at Sabarmati Ashram right now. It's Mahatma Gandhi's ashram, and we learned about this in our history textbooks when we were learning about the Indian freedom struggle. So it's definitely a little bit surreal to be here, because when I pictured it in my head in school, it was different. I pictured it in a much more rural area, but of course it's in the middle of a rather large city, and it's on the banks of the river Sabarmati. It's a very serene place though, right?
Very calm, peaceful.
Yeah, lots of birds, good amount of greenery. Even though I haven't even entered any of the buildings, this is really calm and peaceful sort of feeling, which is nice. Let's go check it out. The ground that I'm standing on right now is considered to be holy, which is why I had to remove my shoes before I entered in this area. That is the Sabarmati river behind me, and in front of me there is a staircase. Back in the day, this must have been like a ghat, like the staircase must have led directly into the river, but now the river has a proper concrete promenade. The gate is shut. They are kind of in the middle of a renovation, I think. So mom told our driver that she wanted to buy kakra, which is this really famous Gujarati dry snack, and he took us to this Ahmedabad institution basically called Induben Kakrawala, and it's so huge and they have so many different varieties of kakra, it'll make your head spin. I did film a little bit outside, but when I went inside they were like, no, you're not allowed to film. If you wanted to see what we had, you should have looked online, which I think was a really stupid policy. But we did go pretty crazy in there and we bought a lot of kakra. So looking forward to trying like all the weird and quirky flavors they have. We bought pani puri flavor and they even had a Shezwan flavor, which we didn't buy. But there was some interesting stuff there. We had a really nice first day in Ahmedabad. We just got a little taste of the city. We saw a few of the historic areas, we ate a little, we drank a little, and we really like what we experienced. We got back to our room a little past 4 and we were so exhausted and sleep deprived that we basically just crashed. We had a really relaxing sleep, but when we woke up we were like so disoriented, like where are we even? It's satisfying but kind of strange when you wake up in a new place. Anyway, we've had a shower and everything. We also ordered dinner. I think this hotel gets a lot of Japanese visitors because they actually have some really authentic looking Japanese items on their menu. We got really excited about that, or at least I got really excited about that. We just ordered. Our food has arrived. It looks really good. I'm really hungry, so I can't wait to really taste it. So we went down, got breakfast. Now we have packed up and we're just about to step out of the room and we'll be heading directly to the kite fight venue. Did you have a nice first day?
It was absolutely a very good day and I enjoyed myself.
That's nice. So now we're going to kite fight, and don't forget what you kind of promised me yesterday.
I've forgotten already.
That if we have an opportunity, you have to try and fly a kite.
Maybe not.
So all throughout yesterday, whenever we were going around the city, we could see all of the excitement about the kites. I think Ahmedabad takes the kite flying very seriously. And even on motorbikes and scooters, you'll often see like this wire guard in front of them. Now we didn't know what that was, but our driver told us it's because you shouldn't get your neck cut from the manja. So kite flying is very competitive here, and one of the main things that you're supposed to do, other than keeping your kite high up in the sky, is to cut as many other kites as you can. The manja or the thread is actually rubbed with powdered glass, so it can be a little bit lethal. We saw it being prepared in multiple areas of the city yesterday. Now most of the places the kite flying is happening on open grounds, but whenever I've seen kites being flown in movies also, it's always been on terraces, right? So I was really disappointed to see all the grounds, and I was like, oh, this is not as much fun. But lucky for me, RedBull is doing their kite fight on terraces. We just climbed a few narrow flights of stairs. It's still early, so there are few people flying their kites for fun, but the real thing is yet to start. I've got my media badge. I'm raring to go. Did you notice all of the kites in the tree behind you?
Yeah, many of them are there.
We just saw one being cut, right?
Yeah, but these most probably must have got stuck by themselves, not cut. Like others, they would have fallen down.
Did you cut many kites in your day?
Not too many, but yes, I did cut.
Did you get cut a lot?
Yes, that too. I thought I'd forgotten how to tie the khani, but when I saw somebody tying it, I remembered very clearly.
Turn around, no, you need to look at that. We're just hydrating. Apparently they're going to brief us on the different type of kites. There are 5 different types of kites right here. They don't look very different to me other than their sizes, but I just got a little explanation of what sets them apart, and I guess they are aerodynamically very different. So we're going to learn more about that right now. Guys, so I am with Mira, who's a race car driver, and you also fly kites, right?
Yeah, I love flying kites, of course.
You started racing really young, right?
Yes, when I was 9 years.
Wow, and you've already competed in a lot of races?
Yes, 100 plus, I guess.
Wow. So when did you start flying kites?
Of course, when I was small, you know, flying kites, Gujarati Oma hoise, of course. So whenever I used to get chance to, wherever I was in Vadodara, I would go there, I would enjoy, I would fly kites with my brothers. So it's in the blood, you know.
Nice. Are you going to fly today?
I'll try for sure. I love to flying kite, so let's look forward to it, and I'll see what I can do.
Wonderful, and
Yeah.
keep up the really good work.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. As the afternoon's progressing, we've seen a lot of kites getting cut, and the wind is good, which is nice. Obviously you want a lot of wind while you're flying kites, but it's also gotten really hot. Heat is getting to us, but then we're just spectators. The kite flyers must be getting all the more heated up, but I guess it's like a competitive sport and they have to be ready for any kind of weather and still bring their best. Final leg of the competition. The last 10 are competing. All this time I've been watching from like spectator or media terraces. Now I'm heading up to the terrace where everyone's competing. So I want to be part of the action. I'm a little nervous also, but I got to see this, so I'm just heading upstairs. Well, this is the last part of the last round. It's the last few minutes, last kite, and I think last 5 participants, from which 3 will be picked. So that was the end of the Red Bull Kite Fight 2018. You guys saw all three of the winners. All three of them represented Jaipur, but everybody played really well. Even though it was very hot, it was very exciting. I was running up and down the different terraces and I had a really great time. When Red Bull invited me for this, I said yes, of course, because it sounded like a really new experience, and I'm always going to say yes to new and unique experiences. I'm so thankful for them for inviting me. Red Bull's a brand I've looked up to for years, since I was in school, college. I remember how me and my friends used to talk about it, and it was an honor to be the only blogger invited by them to this event. They treated us so well. So this is the end of the whole kite fight experience, but this is not the end of my trip to Ahmedabad. Since I was coming anyway, I decided to extend a little bit. So that's where I'm going right now. We have checked out of the really fancy hotel and we've booked into a budget hotel which is at the center of the city. So I'm looking forward to spending the next 3 days here, just doing our thing, just walking around, visiting places, and I think focusing on a lot of the food also. So yeah, you'll see all of that in my next vlog. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.